Ah, yes, Scotland. It seems every time that I do a video about my country, it's more people being arrested for things that they say. Seems to be happening almost constantly now. And in this case, it is something that has been illegal for a while. This is the type of thing that is at the root of a lot of Scotland's anti-human rights free speech legislation. Sectarian songs. Arrests expected over anti-Catholic singing by a group of Rangers fans. Police say they expect to make arrests after footage emerged appearing to show Rangers supporters singing a sectarian song before Sunday's Old Firm game. A video on social media showed a group being escorted by police through Glasgow city centre while chanting an anti-Irish song referencing the famine. And I believe I know the song. I think it's the one that goes, "Why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? The famine is over. Why don't you go home?" And however, being of Catholic heritage myself, I'm allowed to say that. That's our word. Assistant Chief Constable Bernard Higgins defended the actions of the officers who came across the fans, and he said anti-Irish Catholic behaviour was wholly unacceptable. Inquiries are continuing to identify those involved, and he said appropriate action would be taken. Rangers said the club condemns all forms of racism, sectarianism and discrimination. Police Scotland earlier said that it had launched an investigation after being made aware of sectarian singing by a group of people in the Jamaica Street area. So, the police are being brought in to investigate singing a song. People were singing a song. Call the police. Fuck me. The incident happened before Rangers beat Celtic 1-0 at Ibrox in the first Old Firm game of the season. Assistant Chief Constable Higgins said officers on patrol had come across the group in the city centre on Sunday. "We did not facilitate this event, and to say so is inaccurate," he said. Due to the numbers and to ensure public and officer safety, additional officers were called to assist at this point. Individuals' details were noted and the group dispersed. A retrospective investigation into this anti-Irish Catholic singing has been launched, and we are following up a number of lines of inquiry, including reviewing CCTV footage and footage on social media. I fully expect a number of arrests to be made. Thank you very much for absolutely wasting my taxes and wasting police time on garbage like this. He went on to say that anti-Irish Catholic behaviour was wholly unacceptable. ACC Higgins said the challenges of the sectarianism still evident in some parts of Scotland are a much broader societal problem, and whilst policing will have a role to play in addressing the symptoms, its causes are a problem which require a more effective joined-up civic response. When the footage emerged, Health Secretary Hamza Yusuf, yeah, because of course he fucking spoke up about this, man, the fucking tyrant that he bloody is, expressed solidarity with the Irish community and said he was disgusted by the incident. Really? I've heard you say different. I've heard you've said some things about Catholics in private, Hamza, but okay. I'm sure Police Scott will hold those responsible to account, he posted on Twitter. Yeah, see, one thing that I can guarantee is going to happen is sometimes, basically, I know a lot of Rangers supporters, know a lot of Protestants, right? And I've got some friends who are, you know, one of them's got a flag hanging in his bedroom with a nice big red hand on it, you know, and like, I'm Catholic and we hang out and we go for drinks, and what I've noticed with a lot of these guys is they just get caught up in the atmosphere and start singing these songs, and they don't actually mean anything by it. It's just a done thing at football, because me and my friend, him being Protestant and me being Catholic, we say crimes to each other. We say some horrible fucking shit to each other, but we're mates and it's all banter. That's the point. Yep, it's not. We don't actually mean it. Scottish Greens, who gives a shit? Anyway, co-leader Patrick Harvey said the images ought to be shocking but are shamefully all too familiar. At the very least, we need an assurance that every identifiable person in that crowd will face charges. All of them. Wipe them out. All of them. Glasgow Labour MSP Pam Duncan-Glancy says that she was absolutely disgusted at the behaviour displayed yesterday. It's a fucking song. A Scottish Government spokesperson said hatred and bigotry of any kind was completely and utterly unacceptable. Jesus, yeah, you said that. You said that. We get it. Racism bad. You've said that over and fucking over again. Scotland is a diverse, multicultural and multi-faith society, and we are fully committed to tackling all forms of bigotry. Yeah, okay. Yep, we get the point. We get the point. We support Police Scotland in taking appropriate and proportionate action to safeguard public safety. Public safety from a song. From a song. And I guarantee you, if you arrest these guys, if some of them do hate Catholics, if some of them actually do hate Catholics, if you arrest them and charge them and give them a criminal record and probably lock them up and probably cost them their job and get them lambasted in the papers, one thing I can tell from experience, from literally every single true, actually bigoted person who has been through that, you will make them even more hateful of those people. Every single time. I talk to people all the time that have been arrested over things they said and jokes they've made, and sometimes it is just offensive stuff, sometimes it is just jokes, and sometimes it is just wee silly things, and sometimes it is for like genuine, like bigoted racist statements and stuff. And in 100% of cases, 100% of cases, and a ballpark estimate, in the last like 4 years, I've spoken to probably over 30, just below 40, in 100% of cases, all of them became more bigoted and more racist. And some even went on to join far-right groups. And the thing about that is, what I've just said there, the government knows this. The government actually knows that these laws have no effect whatsoever in changing these people's minds. None. They have no effect whatsoever. Yet the government keeps doing it. Which kind of makes you think the government doesn't actually care about racism and bigotry. It seems that these laws have a different ulterior motive. Interesting. This problem is very specific and seems to be related to the supporting elements who are attracted to Rangers FC. Just say Protestants. Just say it. He added, Rangers have recently had a good track record in dealing with elements of their fandom who behave badly, so they may have, with Glasgow City Council and the police, some time to see how they can deal with it. I don't know why Rangers are being held responsible. Why? What did they do? What did they do? Did they make them sing? Have they got a great big mind control device in Ibrox that makes their fans sing? Rangers said in a statement, following an incident on Sunday, we repeat that Rangers FC condemns all... Shut up. As a club, we are proud of our Everyone Anyone campaign led through the Rangers Charity Foundation, our work with a wide range of stakeholders, and our ongoing dialogue with the Scottish Government. Discrimination of all... I'm not reading it because I already know what that's going to say. Right. Basically, being someone of Catholic heritage, yes, I have been called a Taig, yes, I have been called a Fenian, and I just kind of like went on and got on with my day, and I just don't talk to or associate with people like that, the people who actually like mean that shit. I mean, like, a while ago, I walked past a electric box at the corner of a street, and on that electric box was a sticker that said, Taigs are targets. And you know what I did? I walked right by and just kept listening to my Raycons because it's a fucking sticker. It's a fucking sticker. That's not going to hurt me. That's not going to hurt me. It's a fucking sticker. Oh no. Oh no. Words. Oh no. A song. A song. And one thing I can guarantee as well is when you round these guys up and you arrest them, if some of them actually do hate Catholics and you arrest them and do all the things I described earlier, they are going to walk out of that jail hating Catholics even more. But you already know that, don't you?